questions?
So we're just talking to everybody in the family, just getting kind of some background information. See if there's something that you never know when you might have a piece of information that triggers something else that we need to look into and stuff like that. So we're just trying to do a thorough investigation, talk to everybody.
It's all to help ShanAnn, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep, absolutely. So like I told you, Dad, I know this is a really tough time. I'm very sorry to have to meet you under these circumstances. I'm sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you guys are going through. So I really appreciate you guys taking time to speak with us. And
no problem.
I know it's probably not an easy thing to do. So I really appreciate it. But like I said, we're trying to do the best, most thorough investigation we can for ShanAnn and the girls. So
we're just nerves, no more nerves. I don't know, like the world coming in, I just like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, let me just start off getting some information from you. It's Frankie?
Yes.
And your last name?
Rusek.
Same as your dad?
Yes. Yeah, it's weird. I just made a post like a week before all this happened. I said, I'm the last one I could extend my family's last name, even though she couldn't anyway, But it's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just so strange.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, I'm the only Rusek left. There's
Really?
some John. I don't even know who he is. I met him on Facebook.
Really?
He's not related to me at all. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. It's a weird last name to have someone
Yeah,
else have.
that's not a common last name. So.
We're probably related somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Who knows? But
Where is he at?
like Buffalo, New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty close to where we grew up.
Yeah.
New Jersey. It's
Oh,
close
really?
enough. Yeah.
What's your date of birth, sir?
November 8th, 1985.
And what's a good phone number for you?
910-315-1121.
And an address?
135 Forest Drive, same as him.
Okay. We'll just start off with if there's anything that you want to say or have been thinking about or anything that you think we should know.
Other than I told them, she wasn't sick at all until the day he got there, which I thought was real strange. And he didn't come out to take care of her at all. She was up all night, and I kept checking out her.
So this is in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay.
The day he got there, he was acting real standoffish, but we never thought it, just didn't think anything. I didn't think he didn't feel good, or he's tired from the flight, or, we didn't think anything. He's just, I don't know, he's acting a little weird, like distant, But if we'd have known any of this, like he was talking to someone else, boy, that would have been a whole different other story.
Yeah.
But, my sister, she didn't act like anything was wrong until, at all. Nothing. Like it was normal, same thing as it always has been.
She never said anything to you about them not getting along?
No, nothing.
Okay. How close were you with her?
Pretty close. She would tell me things like she wouldn't tell my parents.
Right. That's another reason to talk to everybody.
Yeah. And, and she told her friends things she wouldn't tell me, because she wouldn't want me to worry, and she knew eventually I'd probably tell my dad or mom.
Right.
So, yeah, like at the beach when she found out about her lupus or something, it was something going on, and it was like acting up or something. She told me in the elevator, she's like, don't tell mom and dad. I was like, okay, this was like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But, I was like, oh, thanks, I feel special.
Right.
Thank you. But no, other than that, that's the only thing that I can say. I kept checking her, and she's always so private and so like not to worry about her. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm like, I'm gonna get you wet rags. She was throwing up, and she had a real bad headache. She's always had headaches.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why she had surgery in her neck. I guess that's why she had something wrong with her discs.
Okay.
And she just had it 5 or 6 months ago. She had to wear one of them big braces. She has a scar.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't sleep good. I've been depressed for a couple of years, so I don't sleep till about 5 or 6 in the morning. I'll sleep 2 or 3 hours, and I'll get up, as you probably can see, and I sleep when I can. And I don't know. I just kept checking out. I'm in and out smoking cigarettes or whatever, and I go in and peek on her, and she slept on the couch, which I thought was odd. And and that he never came out to see her, or you know, because he used to be like so like nurturing and so like, I mean, I was almost like, dude, you're a little much, dude. Like, who cares? I mean, who's like that? You know, like he went from being like the best guy I could ever picture for my sister to I could care less what happens to him.
Yeah.
You know, like I hugged him a week ago. Say thanks, man. Thanks for everything. I'll see you. You know, and he helped me with my brakes on my truck. You know, I mean, he's a very smart mechanic. He was trying to help me with them, and I mean, he's giving me advice with them and things. You know, it was just so mind blowing. When he did the interview, we kind of knew. I was like, oh, there's no doubt. Especially with back in the truck and driveway. I was so mad. I wanted to get here, and I wanted to get him to the police station myself. But I'm glad that I didn't have it stop me, and they did what they did, because he was stupid enough to say and blurt out things.
Yeah.
So thank God, you know, because they'd probably still be missing. You know, we'd probably still be looking. So, but I don't know. That's the only thing I really. I don't know. I'm kind of private myself, so I was like kind of in my room a lot. So, I mean, I wish I'd hung out with them more. Like being depressed, you kind of seclude yourself from people, and you know, I come out when I would feel good, and I go out and play with everybody, and I don't know. It was if I'd have known any of this, I would have spent way more time and you know done way more things. But I figured I was like, I'll see you guys in October. I'll come up for Halloween or something, you know, and go trick or treating with the kids. And the only thing, the other thing was weird is when ShanAnn, but this is I think for all moms, you know, like she was on the back porch, and I mean the girls could see her, literally see her, and she's on the phone like making a call, and she said, okay, honey, just wait a minute, and they're screaming like bloody murder, like they would never see her again, like screaming, like hey, it's okay, mommy's okay. You know, see, there she is, you know. And they even if we opened the door, she'd go out to them, and then they'd go play somewhere else. They just wanted to know she was there, like by them. And I mean, that's a mom thing, but and I was like, damn, Chris, what do you, chop liver, you know? And he was like, yeah, I know, right? And that was it. And then I thought it was, you know, something. I'm like my mom, you know, like, hey, dad, hey, mom, you know, it's a mom thing. But I don't know. He was dinner time. We had Bojangles, and they had like these little separate. You probably don't know Bojangles. It's a chicken place.
I've heard of
They
it.
have little things of coleslaw, and they only had like so many for like the family. And there was like one left, and I was like, ShanAnn, do you want it? She's like, no, you can have it. And Chris is over here scarfing his down, but he hasn't been there, so I was like, I didn't think, you know, they already had Bojangles once or twice, and he loved it. He grew up at his house, you know, and I was like, let me eat his, you know, and I was like, ShanAnn, you eat it. She's like, no, it's okay, I promise. I'm like, you know, just eat it, you know, she won't. I don't know, it's just how we are. We're both stubborn, you know. So it was sat there in the fridge forever till someone ate it, but I ended up eating it. But and I don't know. It's just I have no idea where this would even come from. I've come up with different scenarios in my head, you know. I don't know. You know, like when you get mad at somebody, and you know, I've been in arguments, fights with girlfriends, and you know, they say things that'll get you into a rage. You're like, oh hell no, you know. And you know, I thought maybe he could have told her, or she was like, hey, well, where'd that $60 go to on your little trip you went to the baseball game? And I think he maybe could have told her what he did. He was on a date with his new girl, and she could have said, oh yeah, well, I was with some guy in North Carolina the whole time or something, and he could have done something and woke the girls up, and that's why he had to do that. I don't know. I could never see him hurting my sister, let alone like smacking her. I've never even heard her yell, get loud, curse. I mean, seriously, like,
You never heard
unbelievable.
any
No,
violence between them?
At our wedding, I'm crying, thanking God for him being in my sister's life. They're doing my speech, yeah.
So one thing I just wanted to clarify, you said she got sick when he showed up in North Carolina?
Yeah, right? Well, it was that night. I don't know. We ate dinner, and he's on one side, she was on the other, but it's the table's up against the wall. So, you know, that's just the way it is, because there's not much room at Mom's kitchen. And, I mean, I was like, I bet you guys missed each other, you know. You guys had fun tonight, you know. And they were like, yeah, you know. But I don't know. Now that I look at it, I kind of see it. But
Right.
then I didn't,
Didn't register.
I didn't think anything of it at all. And but I don't know. She just I was in my room watching TV. It was about maybe 2 in the morning, and I don't really know. It was late. Everyone was sleeping, and I heard something going on, and I went peek. I don't know if it was the girls or her, and I was like, "Hey, you all right?" You know, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I'm just sick." And I said, "Was it pregnancy stuff?" And she was like, "Yeah, probably." And she said, "I'm dehydrated." And that's what she sent one of her girlfriends, and she actually made a post saying she was dehydrated here in the South, but she's not. She drinks water like she's like no one's business. Really, it's constantly, and she eats nothing but vegetables. And I have a garden in North Carolina. It's constantly getting her cucumbers and my peppers, and she'd make salads and things. And trying to, she's always healthy. Always nut with that, you know. And keeping the baby healthy. That was her main thing, you know. And I was like, "Do you need anything? Could you take anything?" She was like, "No, I can't really take anything." I was like, "That stinks, you know." Um, I said, "Well, what can I do?" You know, she said, "It's just okay. I'll let you know." And I gave her. She asked me for shorts. I gave her shorts. It's actually they pair out probably with me. I wear them, but and I think I checked her 2 or 3 times, and I just make sure she was okay. I'd like peek around the corner on the couch, make sure she was okay. And I think maybe she went in there so she didn't go back in her room, wake the kids up. Maybe, you know. So that's what I was thinking. Um, but I heard they got in an argument that night on the back porch. So I don't know. I don't know what the argument was about. I wasn't even there, and I think that's my dad or mom or somebody said it. They got in a little argument, but
Okay. So you didn't hear the argument? Someone
no.
told you they didn't? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know. I know it was about his parents and stuff that you know he had just gotten back from his parents. I think that was actually. I think that was the night before they left to go home, maybe, because they had already went to the beach. I think it's hard for me to remember. It's just my brain is shot, really. But it was one of the. It wasn't the day. It was the day we got Bojangles, so I remember. So I'm pretty sure it was the day before they left, and to actually go home. But but I was like, you know, I was like, well, the guy wanted to hang out with his family, and she was like, you know, she was she was gonna spend all week with us, and on the weekends go to his house, his family's house, so they all could all swim, see the kids, and she's got pictures all to prove it. And you know, the nut thing kind of set her off, and the family could care less. So she said, "Screw it, I'm staying at my mom's house," you know. And her and my mom butt heads a lot, so she's like, "Man, how do you deal with this?" I'm like, "Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do." And see, me and my girlfriend, we had broken up a couple months ago, so I went back to mom's house, let her keep the condo. She had kids, so you know, what am I gonna take and let you not have a house with kids? So I was like, "So I'll go back home, mom's eat some good food," you know. But other than that, that's all I could really say. Or I lived out there for. I moved out there when she first had Bella, and
You moved to Colorado?
yeah,
Okay.
and back it was like July 1st, and what's weird is I think I actually came home on August 13th, which is weird, really weird. It's got to be around that day. 'Cause remember, it's only like 40 something days. I remember counting the days because like I don't know. I was trying to like make it out there and make her happy, and we were having so much fun. And she was like taking care of me like a mom, you know. And whether she wanted to believe it or not, she's like my mom times 10, like way more, way more, like anal. Like if you put something here, she, you know, it goes just here.
Yeah.
Here's where it goes, you know. But and he was, I mean, he was on point with things. Like I don't know, and I wanted to go to the beach with them, but I had to work. I was starting a new job, and a lot of times when I came home, the girls were always sleeping and things. So, um, I don't know. She didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything at all um, about him, other than about the kids and stuff. I mean, it was just normal things. Nothing weird. Nothing off the out of the ordinary.
How long were you in Colorado?
Um, Maybe a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I came home to be here by October for my family, my class reunion. Um, that's what I remember, and I was like, "I'll be back," and like we both cried and we said our goodbyes, and I actually got like 2 hours away, and I or actually about an hour away, and I turned around and was starting to go back. So I was like, I can't leave my sister. Seeing her cry and saying goodbye to Bella and stuff. I was like, oh, it was eating me up the whole way. And I was like, I gotta turn back around. And I went back for like 20 minutes. I was like, I really want to go home, and that's when my depression was really starting. I didn't know what was going on, I just knew I was tired a lot and things, but I still got to get a doctor for that because obviously it's been 4 years. I've been dealing with it.
So this was back when Bella was born.
Yeah, and I was happy to help, with Bella, and she was so like new mom, so everything's super clean and super perfect, like everything's out of reach and things. And Cece was a whole other story. She's a wild child. So no matter if you put things up high, she'll find it, she'll get it. That's why she did the latches on the doors and things. She was a funny kid, I tell you. They went swimming at the house, and the day they got there, I first met Cece. I didn't see my sister in like 3 years, which I hate. I hate that, being so far away. But they went swimming, and they had a great time, and I was playing with them, and there's actually video of me with the squirt guns, and we were playing. I was having a good time. And now, they went inside and went and got changed in their nice clean clothes and dry clothes, and they come outside, and Bella or Cece and Bella went right by the pools, and Bella, she's just quiet and distant. She does her own little thing. And Cece, she's just got to hear her. She's just crazy. She's a crazy little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And she like goes to put her foot over the pool, and Shannon's like, no, you just got changed, and she just looks at her like, dunk. I was like, oh my God. She's like, F you. And she's like, yeah, she knows I'm not going to get up. She's tired, Yeah, I'm sure. Chasing her around all day, it was exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
It was. Even watching her was exhausting. But no, that's why we were more shocked and enraged, to even, we heard about it on the news first. I remember the computer, me and my mom were inside, and we're calling people, trying to see who's heard anything, and I heard my dad scream on the back porch, and we were like, oh my God. And we run out there, and he's crying, and we read the big screen, husband admits to murdering mother and children, and we were like, I don't know, it was awful. It was awful, something I'll never forget.
Mm.
And,
I'm sorry you guys had to find out that way.
That's awful.
Not what we wanted to have happen.
I know. The way these media people are, it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. And,
I'm sorry you
right
guys
after
found
we
out that
found
way.
out, my family's calling. We're calling family, and this lady Carol calls, Carol McKinley from ABC News. I didn't know. I was like, is this Aunt Carol? And she's like, yes. And I talked for about 30 minutes. I was like, oh my God, can you believe this? And crying to her. And towards the end of the conversation, she says something. I was like, who's this? She was like, oh, this is Carol such and such. And I was like, are you for real? You let me, a piece of shit,
Yeah.
And I said, well, you're not releasing any of these things I'm telling you, right? She's like, no, not unless you give me whatever access, whatever.
Consent.
Yeah, and I was like, hell no, especially since you took it from without me knowing,
Right.
That's just wrong. I was so mad. And ever since then, every time I answer my phone, I'm like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Even I got their number saved.
Right.
It's crazy. Like, people fucked up.
Yeah,
They really
that's
are.
terrible.
People creating fake accounts for like I said with the Chris thing and.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, we're sitting there, I'm watching the video of this Cortex. We didn't really get to see it, and all of a sudden it says Chris Watts sent you a friend request. I'm like, why send it to me?
Yeah.
Send it to some other schmuck.
Yeah.
It's like I was bad enough to see his face all over the internet, and all over TV. It's like your family went from normal life to this nightmare circus. Cameras everywhere, lights everywhere, people texting, calling, and everyone's been so nice, so nice. It's like I don't deserve it. I feel like I don't. It's not for me. It's for her and the kids. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's this. Here's some money. I'm like, no, please. I don't feel worthy. I'd do anything to have them back.
Yeah.
If I can give everything back to them, I would. But I don't know. Seeing him today and watching him in a video, I feel bad for him. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I can't help it. I know what he did to my sister, and when I saw her house the other day, I saw a garage, knowing that was where they dead bodies left. It ate me up. But seeing him and watching him today, and watching the video when I got the Chris Watts thing, I was like, I still feel bad for him. I have a heart in my chest, I do. And we loved the guy. We did. He was my brother. And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
They never fought, never did anything, never argued. Even ShanAnn, when I was there, when I moved out there, she was like, "Can you tell him to be a little bit of an asshole? He needs to come down, call me a bitch or something,
Yeah.
And it's just one of those yes man, he was in love with her. That's why he was in love. He was like obsessed. And I think maybe he probably had in his head, if I can't have you, no one will. And he either did that, and the kids had to have seen. I don't see any other way of why he would do that.
Yeah.
At all. I really don't. But there's no doubt in my mind my sister would never, ever, ever hurt them children. She found pistachios in my room and she went off on me. She's like, "What are you thinking?" That's the worst nut she could be around. I was like, "I'm sorry, I've been here for like months. I didn't know. I'm sorry." They're on my shelf. And she's like, "If you know CC, she can get to them." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." So I went through my room, made sure everything was, everything, chocolate, whatever. And she's very protective, very protective. And she was all over them, all over them. And I don't know. She loves her kids. Loved it more than anything in this world. She wasn't even supposed to have kids. She had lupus. They told her she would never have kids. She almost had endometriosis when she was young. She had so many scares, and that's all she ever wanted was kids. Every time she seen a kid, she always hold one and walk around the house. She'd babysit them. I don't know, half the picture she's got with kids on her hips, all grown up. She just wanted to be a mom. And when she found out she was pregnant, it was crazy. Everyone's freaking out. I couldn't believe it. And then my parents, they all flew out. I wish I could have came, but that's when I ended up moving out here. And then they found out about CC, and I was like, "This is crazy," And then she found out she was pregnant again. I was like, "Oh boy, this is a boy this time." I know it. I had a feeling. My mom did that little test with the needle on the string.
Yeah.
And it said boy. And I was like,
really?
"Oh, this is gonna be cool." I was so excited because you got fun with your nieces and stuff all you want.
Right.
But boy, you can go fishing. I could do that with girls, but you know what I mean. It's
right.
like
I understand.
boy things.
Yeah.
And I was so excited because I don't know if I could have kids. I tried with girls all these times. 33 years, probably 33 years old. And I don't have any. So obviously something's wrong. But because they all have kids now. All my ex-girlfriends. But and so I was like, well, screw it. I got some nieces. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them, spoil them. So now I got nothing.
Yeah.
So,
robbing them.
Yeah.
Gotta be tough.
Yeah, it's my only sister, my only family member.
So you said she was sleeping on the couch when she was out there. Did she do that the whole time she was there?
No, not once. Not once. Only when he was there.
Okay. Did she sleep on the couch the whole time he was there? Do you know?
He was there like one day, and then they went to the beach, and then they came back, and for sure that was the night. And then she slept on the couch. The night before they went to the beach, they all slept in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many nights was he there?
Maybe 3. I'd have to ask my dad. I don't know. I'm not going to keep paying attention to stuff like that. It wasn't much because he was just supposed to come there and he was hanging out with us for a day, and then he was going to go to the beach. And the last day he came back, he was going to hang out with his family. And they were supposed to go to the beach with them. And I think they did, but they didn't meet up at all.
Really?
Because of that nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
So they had it planned, and his dad loved those kids because he did, I feel sorry for his family. They got to go through a whole lot,
Right.
I could imagine what they're going through. They lost nieces and their son, and I'm sure some of them had love for my sister, not the mom so much, but hey, it's her problem,
Right.
But, and I was keeping in touch with his sister through this thing, even after the interview, and oh boy, I knew immediately. And I was like, just ignore it, people are going to talk crap, just ignore it.
The media interview?
Yeah. No, people commenting on his
But his interview with the media?
Yeah. And people are like, oh, he's guilty, he's going to rot in hell, he's guilty as shit. And she's like trying to stick up for him. I was like, just let it be, And I said, we all love Chris, we're all still a family, whether people butt headed or not. There's a family missing right now, and that's what we got to worry about, and she said something. She said, I'm worried, I'm scared for everybody, is what she said. And I thought that was kind of weird, scared for everybody. I was like, but still again, Chris, not the Chris we know, So it's like, well, but then after, like I said with the interview, I was like, this is just all too much. This is immediately him laughing. No, it's just not him. It's like the devil got into him and turned him into a whole different person. I mean, no, just shut him off. Like he was never like a hyper and happy guy. He's always kind of, I don't know. He just didn't get excited about things. He didn't really show emotion. But now he's like really not showing anything.
Yeah.
But that's, I was.
What's his sister's name?
Jamie Watts. No, yeah, Jamie. Hang on. It's not Watts anymore. I'd have to go through a bunch of messages. Because I remember seeing it like in my head the other day. Hang on, I'll get it. But she made me and everyone deleted and blocked each other. And me and her stayed friends at all of them. Because I didn't have no problems with nobody. I'm easy going, If you don't mess with me, I'll mess with you. You and ShanAnn have problems. That's your problem, That's not on me. That's you guys, And their family become like our family. And like I said, his dad. I mean, he posted pictures of those little girls every day. And every time ShanAnn posted something, he would comment and love and like it. And Ronnie, he was a good dude, And I can imagine they're probably losing their jobs over this, and God knows, because, people are coming to their jobs. Their parents had nothing to do with this, as far as I know. I mean, even if they did, they weren't here. They didn't make them do it. And, the thing with strangulation, it's like you have a chance to stop doing what you're doing, or you can continue. Mm-hmm. And then you're done with one, and you still have choices to go to the other two. I don't know. I keep seeing it in my head, like in his point of view of my family's faces.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I asked God to get it away from me. I don't want to see that anymore. I don't know why. I guess like either ShanAnn's talent showing me or what, but I wish it would go away. Jamie Watts Williams is her name.
Watts Williams?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, she
Do you have her phone number, or do you just talk to her through Facebook?
No, it's just through Facebook, yeah.
Messenger, or do you call her on Facebook?
No, we never was close like that. This was like the only time, I think January 9th, 2014 was the last time I talked to her on here.
Oh, okay.
Before this. But I said, she said, no one was talking to nobody for no reason. And, I mean, when they went missing, and my parents, we all thought that was kind of odd, but, I think they were scared for their son, and they didn't want to, because, anything said could have been misconstrued. And she said to me, out of nowhere, she said, hi, I just want you to know I'm scared for everyone involved. And I said, thank you. You and I both, this is crazy. We are torn up, disbelief and shock. Thanks again. Just pray as much as possible. She said, oh, trust me, I know I haven't said anything, but honestly, I'm trying to figure it out. She said, I just can't. People are making the most horrible assumptions. I said, no, that's Facebook. I try not to read the comments. Some people are assholes. I'm sorry. She said, someone's asking me, what's the mark on his neck? And oh boy, I saw it. I'm like, how did no one see that, And I was like, I know, they are, she's trying to play both sides. Try to be nice, even though it's eating me up. But I'm still a nice guy. I don't care. Even like with my posts, I'm praying for his family. I am. I'm praying for him, I said what I said the first day. I said, may Satan have mercy on his soul instead of God, and I meant it. But now, I feel bad for the guy. So, I mean, he's never been in trouble in his life. He's never even went to court, I don't think. So this is like a whole new thing for him.
Right.
So he's scared to death. And I was just hoping he would be man enough today and just be like, you know what, this is what happened. But I'm sure his team has talked to him enough, try to make him believe he can get out of this. And it's not going to happen. I don't give a shit. The whole world will go in an uproar if he gets free. But I even said I'll pay for his bail. But anyway, I said, I said, I know they're asking us to make your messenger private or delete your comment. They will hound you. You know it. I said, people are heartless. Just ignore it. She said, I'm trying to, but it's hard. Um, we, he would never hurt his family. I don't understand this. I said, oh, trust me. I know people are already assuming they're deceased. Like, what the fuck? Everyone is an expert online, you know. She said, Facebook is the devil. Hmm. I said, oh, I know. We all love Chris. It's killing me. I'm actually trying to stay off here for a few days. And yes, you're right. People are effed up and don't care. That's why I said for them to be respectful to her and to us.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I appreciate that comment. I appreciated that comment. And I said, please just ignore it. We all are going through enough. We don't need the extra stress either. She said, I'm doing my best. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. I said, thank you so much. Same here. And she did a heart. And I said, I love you guys. Stay strong. I'm so worried about them. We can't even think straight. She said, me too. I'm a mess. I said, this feels like something out of a scary movie or some nightmare. I'm in shock. I don't want to believe any of this. My sister and nieces are all I have, and Chris is like a brother to me. You guys became our family. Yes, some butt heads, but this all needs to be put aside because there is something more important thing to worry about right now. All of our sanity and the precious lives of 3 kids and my only sister. Um, she said, I totally agree. We are family, and yes, lots of crashing heads at time, but big bold letters. We all want them home. I just can't believe the onslaught of people attacking him. I said, I understand people don't know him like we do, but don't let it bother you. It will make you insane. I know you love your bro as we do. Just ignore it and trust me. She said, trust me, I'm trying. I'm getting feisty though. My brother would never hurt anyone. I said, oh, I know. That's blood. You fight for the ones you love. I'd be the same way, which I am. Don't let it bother you. People won't stop. And once they know they got you, they'll keep going. They're heartless. And she said, they are ridiculous. And this was the next day at 11 a.m. I said, hey, I just wanted to say I love you guys. I'm praying that we get some good news soon. And she said, love y'all too. Praying so hard. And then that was at 4 p.m. So she took her all day and messaged me back. And then that's the day I'm pretty sure we found out. And that's when I said that, and I blocked her immediately. I didn't want her to see what I wrote because she loves her brother, just like I love my sister, and I'll do whatever the hell it takes to find him, And I was trying to get out here as much as I got. If someone would have paid for my ticket, I'd have been here, and it probably wouldn't have been good, And it's probably good it happened the way it did because then nobody would know anything. Because I don't know, I couldn't tell you. It wouldn't have been good.
I can understand that.
But that was the only person I talked to. I mean, I don't talk to his parents or nothing. Mm-hmm. And her husband, he's a little weird guy too. But he's nice. He's a nice guy. He's just.
How far away do they live from you guys?
Spring Lake, I think. So
Spring Lake.
I don't know. Like it's almost towards Fayetteville. We're like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour from Fayetteville. So I only went to their mom's house once for Belle's birthday or something like that. It's before CC came, and Belle was just a little baby, but I'm pretty sure they stay kind of close to each other. But my dad knows. He knows where they live. Pretty sure he knows the address and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I don't know. I was trying. It's as hard as I knew in my head. Immediately, as soon as I heard his truck back in the driveway, all the doors were locked from the inside out. Someone had to come into that garage. Someone had to leave through that garage, and that was the only way. And I immediately knew. ShanAnn's stuff ripped off her bed. Her ring was on a counter. I see my sister in my head. I know my sister. I know she took her ring off. She's like, you have the house. You have everything. I just want my kids. And she probably took the kids and the phone and was going to walk out and maybe he tacked her onto the couch. And the girls were like, mommy, mommy, and and then I don't know. I got like 20 different scenarios that I built up in my head, but that's the only other way. I mean, because God knows. I've been mad enough to want to like not strangle anybody, but like be I don't know, like my ex-girlfriend, she bit a hole out of my arm, And I didn't do nothing, but boy, I was like so mad. I was
Right.
like, Jesus, what the hell's wrong with you? I took her phone, I just was doing like this, and I was playing with her, and she's like bit a hole. I have
Wow.
a scar, I'll show you. And she bit a hole in my arm. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But I mean, never. And I don't know, she would do that. I know that for a fact. I put that on my whole life.
How often did you talk to ShanAnn?
Not as much as I wish. You know, she posted every day.
Yeah.
So I would comment and love and, you know, do that. And it seemed like more often I would, like here recently before she came, I guess, because I guess I knew she was coming, and I always loved the girls' pictures and things like that. And I don't know, it's hard to remember back. You know, I didn't really pay attention to much. You know, I just went with the flow. You know, my life is a whole nother crazy mess. So, you know, trying to remember and you know, I don't know. But I don't know. They said there's like a someone we could talk to here, like a psychiatrist or whatever. Not a psychiatrist, but I mean, we had a family doctor at home that they all got to see before they left. I don't have one, you know, and I mean, I don't like need to go see a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I would like some like medication or something because I don't sleep. It's getting even worse. I'm sure you can see it under my eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm going crazy, you know, really in my head. Like, I mean, I'm fine mentally, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just.
Well, this is a tough thing. This is this will wear on anybody. So
it's gonna be years. You know?
You gotta take care of yourself, man. If you need to go see somebody,
yeah,
go see somebody.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll be home in a few days. We'll do something. Because I got back problems. I got spinal stenosis and neck problems, just like ShanAnn
really?
did. And, you know, it's been killing me. I don't know what the heck it is. Again, when I look to the right, I gotta do this, but that's the least of my worries.
Yeah.
You know, I can fall apart. I don't care. I just, you know, I'm gonna get this solved and get it just deserved. I'm gonna do. So.
We're doing the best that we can.
I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody's help. You know, my post, I said the cows were dragging if I was mad. I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't know. You know, I know. And now I
understand. Yeah.
And I was so mad. And
we're used to it.
I know. And I've nothing against cows. I have a bunch of cow friends. And, you know.
No offense taken.
I just didn't. I wanted them to be found sooner, you know, because I want to be able to see them again, you know, and hug them.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them like they are now, which I'm probably going to, but, you know, it's going to be rough. But I don't know. I don't remember them like that. So I don't know, because I already have enough in my head.
Yeah.
I've seen them. And I don't know why. It's like every time someone asks me, hey, what do you think happened? It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know, I see it. It's like my sister's playing it for me like a film or something. It's weird. And then, I don't know if my dad told you, but the day we got here, we dropped off our stuff. We went downstairs and got off the elevator, and boom, there's a girl standing there, identical to my sister. I've never seen anybody ever look like my sister. I have a picture. I took a picture of her. And I mean, my dad, I look over and every goosebump in his body was standing up. His hair was sticking up this high. And I mean, I wanted to like run up to her and be like, are you fucking with us? You know, are you playing?
Yeah.
This is fake. And I went over and I literally had to go over and like look at her face. And I was like, you know, damn, you know, too bad.
Yeah.
But that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then like we went to the gas station to get some lighters, and this little homeless guy just walked around, and he was like, "Stay strong." I was like, wow, you know, I don't know. I believe in things like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, he was. I mean, I got a friend. Every time you hear that, it's my friend request.
Friend request.
I even changed it to friend of friends. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so ridiculous.
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, she had the same outfit, same hair, stopped hair, jet black. I mean, same type shirt, same spandex pants.
Really?
Flip flops. I mean, it was her. It was.
You get the sign.
I don't know. It was unbelievable. Yeah, it's like my dad said, you know, she's down and she's here with us, you know.
Yeah.
But I already knew that. But you know, it was like you know, like I felt better. I was real sad at the moment, but I felt better. Like when we left, I was like, you know, okay. But you know, it comes and it goes. You know, 1 second I'm like, I forget all about it, and then I see it on TV, or I look at my phone, or you know, I have a tattoo about her. You know, it's a lupus ribbon I got. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it's I got it. That was the first one that my dad got one. My mom.
I saw your dad's.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it
Nice.
just says ShanAnn. And,
Yeah.
But I got it before our first lupus walk that we did, and I couldn't wait to show her, and it was so sore. Oh my God! The guy who did it was like 400 pounds.
Oh, really?
He sucked. It's all awful. It's got to be redone. And he was. I swear, I could feel it. My whole rib cage, like it felt like it was tattooing my nipple, I guess, because all the nerve endings. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. You know how many fights I've gotten to from this? How many times I got beat up because of my guys are men in school here. You know, the old dare pins, they're actually pins, now stickers. They're poking her on the school bus. They're poking her, and I'm like, leave my sister, bunch of black boys. I was like, leave her the hell alone, you know? She said, stop. I'm like, oh yeah, you gonna do something about it? And they like grabbed all their books and they like hit me on the head. That's probably why I got a neck problem. And they stomped me out on the bus right then and there. The bus driver, they didn't do nothing. Yeah, but you know, I didn't care. I'd do anything. Yeah. Yeah. It's my sister. It's my only sister. And she took me to her senior prom because I didn't have a date. You know who does that?
Oh, really?
Senior prom?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was loved by many men. Any guy would want to be with her. And they were upset that she took me and said that. But I was proud, yeah. And she always got me girls to dance with. It's all her older girlfriends and things. So I was like, I had it made growing up. Yeah. I like dated all her friends. She's like, what friend did you date? You know, like, I don't know. There's quite a couple. I still can, yeah. But yeah, I'd never do nothing. If I did, I'd tell you. I promise I would. But nothing, because anything I could say to help, I would, because I'd put him under the jail if I could. But I wish I did.
Well, I appreciate you taking time to talk to us. I know it's not easy. And
thanks for trying
I can't
everything
imagine
you
what
can,
you're
man.
going through. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry for. I mean, like I told the coroner, but I'm sorry what you guys had to see and do, and whoever had to find them. I can only imagine they got to see that in their head, you know.
Appreciate that.
I couldn't imagine. I feel sorry for everybody involved. You know,
thank you.
And watching people on the news crying, I don't even know who the heck they are. They don't know who they are and crying. I mean, it means a lot. It did. Like the kid last night, he said, you know, he said something about what if the one girl seen the other girl, you know, it happening to them. And he starts breaking down. I was breaking down. I'm like, man, this poor kid. You just got off work. Probably went by just to drop off a baby bear, and all these kids were dropping off their favorite toys. You know, I'm like, oh man, I wish we could give it back to them. Say the girls want you guys to have it. You know.
It touched a lot of lives.
Yeah, we're gonna donate them to St. Jude or something. Give all the babies, all the bears and stuff, all the things that can be salvaged. You know, because you know what else we gonna do? I mean, we took a couple things that we could, some cards and things, but you know, I don't know, I'd like to have some of their things, you know, like their blankets and things. But you know, but I mean, it's the yard's getting bigger and bigger. They keep piling stuff up. Every time. It keeps breaking my heart. Like, I want to go there so bad. I want to go in the house. I do. Like, as bad as I know what happened in that house, it's probably going to hit me. But my sister loved her house. She worked very hard for what she had. And before she got with Chris, she was very wealthy. She had a huge house in Charlotte. You can look it up. Huge house. I mean, she did it all on her own. She was making almost $500,000 a year at 20-something years old. Like 22 years old. She was doing very good. She was very, very smart. She was very business savvy. It's like I said, she could sell ketchup to a ketchup factory. Like she could. I don't know how she did it. I mean, I know she was pretty, but she could talk the talk and walk. You know. So, and I had a lot to keep up with. You know, the competition. You know, it made me look bad. You know, you're at my mom and dad's house, and here you are in 2 houses already, 2 kids. You know, working on your 3rd, married, happy. You know. And the wedding, if you watch the wedding video, I mean, it would kill you. They're so happy. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, he was so awkward. He did like this little, he tried to do this magic Mike dance, and he's so awkward.
Oh, really?
But he did it all for her, and yeah. Guy was a goofball, but, you know, made us all love him more. He did it just for her, you know. Who cared what was watching, you know. And he's shy like me. I'm a shy guy, you know. I probably would never do that. I don't care how much I loved her, you know. But I don't know. I met one that loved me as much as I love them yet, so we'll see. But, yeah, I don't know. And whoever made the video, whoever she had to edit and stuff, it's fantastic. They did a fantastic job. They did. And I don't know if I'll be able to watch it again, but it's a good one. You know, and his family didn't come to the wedding. They didn't come to Cece's birthday. You know, that's upset Shannon a lot. You know, not for her, but for Cece. That's something they're gonna remember. You know, but that's something they're gonna regret forever now.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
We still have those memories.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I appreciate you talking to us.
No problem.